What's up, people? Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're gonna make something very special. One of my favorite, because I love bacon, we're gonna make a BLT. But just to twist things up, we're gonna make a vegan bacon. The secret to it is this rice paper. Most of the time, everybody has a package of these in the cupboard. It's been there for what, a year, 2 years? You make a couple summer roll and then you forget about it. So this is a good use for this. Tamari sauce, 6 tablespoons. Nutritional yeast. This is very particular ingredients. It's gonna thicken the mixture and it's gonna make it very chewy and syrupy. It's gonna make it stick better to the rice paper. 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. If you're French Canadian, you should put 2, like I did. Half a tablespoon of liquid smoke. If you don't have liquid smoke, you can put a tablespoon of barbecue sauce, which works even better. Half a tablespoon of smoked paprika, half a teaspoon of black pepper, freshly ground, none of that pre-ground stuff, please. And 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. All right, people, super easy. 1 bowl for the sauce, 1 bowl for water. You want it lukewarm. That's for the rice, paper rice. So we're gonna put all this in 1 bowl and mix it up. Tamari sauce, if you don't have that, you can use soy sauce. Same thing, similar, but tamari is kind of a little bit better. Nutritional yeast, olive oil. Remember, if you don't want to use olive oil, you can use butter. Makes it even better. Maple syrup, one of my favorite. Liquid smoke, the secret to all this. Very, very good stuff. Paprika, you can use Hungarian paprika. It gives it a bit more smokiness too as well, if you have it on hand. Black pepper, lots of it. And the garlic powder. Whiskey. And you'll see the nutritional yeast gonna make it go thick like this, so it's very syrupy. That's what we want. This is gonna stick to the rice paper so much better. A little tasty, I guess. Tastes like bacon. All right, so basically you can have 1 sheet if you like, but by experience, I prefer to have 2. So you grab 2 sheets and soak them, maybe 10 seconds. As long as they get like twinsies here, they stick together like this. This is perfect. And then basically you just cut bacon. See? Super nice. I would say each one of them in 6. The end part don't look like bacon, but that's okay. That's the snacky bits. Let's do all of them right away. You can make it thicker or thinner if you want. And I'll be honest with you, when you start glazing those, it's gonna get messy. So all right, so you take these babies and be generous. I have learned that if you're stingy, they're not as nice. It doesn't feel like bacon. Also, if they get a bit too sticky on your fingers, you can always use water. It helps to make sure it doesn't stick. There you go. See, this is nice. All this is gonna caramelize in the oven. So make sure you put a parchment paper or a silpat, because it's gonna make a mess on your tray if you don't do so. Because all the sugars from the tamari sauce gonna caramelize and make things so much nicer. And the maple syrup, of course, is gonna help to make this thing caramelize very well. You gotta keep an eye on it, because in a fraction of a second it burns. So it's about 8 to 10 minutes in the oven. After 8 minutes, we'll check it out. Also, when this is cooking, when it comes out of the oven, we put on a wire rack. And then you put it maybe for like an extra minute in the oven on the wire racks, and they curl up like real bacon. It's pretty awesome. Last one here. No, that was the last one. Screw it. I told you it would be messy, right? Clean up. This is so good. So all these little bits, it's okay to have that. This is gonna caramelize and then it's gonna hang on from the bacon, and then when it chills, it's gonna stick back to it and it's gonna make it even crispier. So this is gonna go in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. I would suggest at 7 minutes you check it out to make sure it's not burning at 400 degrees. It might depend on your oven. Mine is kind of crappy, so if you have a convection oven, keep a closer eye because it's gonna cook faster. Nice and hot. See you soon. High five. My partner in crime, man. He just wants bacon. So leftovers, guys, we keep it in a jar. And then when you're ready for anything in the future for bacon, bacon mac and cheese, croque monsieur with bacon, oh my God. Since my oven is so high-tech, we have to turn it away. Like during the 5 minutes, just halfway through, just do a little switcheroo because the back is hotter. What do you think, Monty? 3 more minutes, we look at it. Let's see. Yeah, 1 more minute. Let's have a look. And don't touch that with your bare finger, guys. Grab a little spatula or a knife or... Let's have a look here. Nah, a bit more. So I'll flip them around, give it another 2 minutes in the oven, and then we'll get back to it. Don't do that. And don't touch that with your bare finger, guys. There you go. Good boy. All right, let's give it a shot. I think that's good. Hear the sizzle? That's ready. You could let it set on a tray here or on the wire racks. I prefer this because it cools faster. Oh yes. Yeah, look at this one. It looks like grilled bacon. This one's nice. So nice. So nice. I just can't get over this. Very nice recipe. You hear that? My God. In the meantime, we're gonna get our bread ready. One of my favorite. We'll eventually do a recipe on this channel for you guys. La boule bread made out from a sourdough starter. Sourdough starter, if you don't know what this is, it's basically live yeast. That's what makes this bread so good, and it takes a long time to make. So you let it, usually it's proof overnight. And the secret is that the baker who makes this cooks it dark enough. So dark is flavor. So when people say it's too dark or it's not on the edge of burning, you know what? That's flavor. People don't understand that. So when you see a dark piece of bread, you know that the baker knows what they're doing because that's like Maillard reaction. It's a lot of flavor. We're just gonna cut into this. Oh my God, this is like music. See, in the structure as well, very bubbly, so soft, nice and crispy. Oh yeah, that smells so good. We're gonna maybe half an inch, a bit less, and 2 slices. Get ready to leave some crumbs behind when you're done eating that sandwich, guys. My wife made those, so that's why it's so good. She is a pro. Nice and soft, super hairy, bubbly, and you can smell the tanginess, man. It's so awesome. So these goes in a toaster. So if you have that kind of bread, make sure you have a long slit toaster like we do here. If not, you're screwed. All right. Tomatoes. I grown this myself. Pretty exciting. Mayo. I'll be honest with you, we use Miracle Whip here because my wife likes it. So, and lettuce from my garden. You know me, Mr. Green Thumb. All right, these dark brown bits, that's flavor. You want that. We're making BLT today, guys. And you know what? Don't be stingy, eh? Put mayo. When I make this for my wife, it has to be edge to edge. If not, I'm in big trouble. Very particular lady, which is a good thing. Sometimes I wonder what she's doing with me, I'll be honest with you. There you go. Perfect. Now the tomato, look at this. That I'm so excited to cut into this. Oh my God. And don't do paper thin, okay? You want to feel the tomato when you bite into it. Like, look at this. That's a sexy tomato. Smells like garden. All right. 1, we'll take this out of the way. 2, 3. And like I said, you have to season that. Pepper. Lots of it, because I love pepper. And salt. Kosher salt is the way we go here. And the famous bacon. And you know what? Pile it on. See, some of them are soft, some of them are crispy. Yeah, this is nice and crispy. And now lettuce. We keep heads of lettuce like this. If you don't get that, just get regular leaf. But I almost forgot, my wife would have killed me. You have to season the lettuce too. And she taught me that. And you know what? It makes a big difference. Again, salt. And the secret here is to have a drizzle of olive oil on the lettuce. Top it off. Okay, now the moment of truth. Listen to this. Look at this. This will make any bacon lover love this. I guarantee you it. If they don't, comment below. And I will go cook it for you at your house myself. Maple syrup, so good. It has to come from Quebec and none of that Ontario bullshit.